Welcome back to Judge It, where we dive headfirst into the muck of true crime and fish out the questions that won't quit. I'm your host, here to yank you into a case that's equal part shock and shadow. If you're new, strap in. This one's a gut twister. Today, it's Hidden Tales Episode 7, The Confession That Shook Us, a murder story flipped upside down by a voice from the dark. A killer's words, a town rattled, and a truth that's still squirming. Did he do it, or did we all get played? Ready to dig? Let's go. It's 2008, a crisp October night in Boise, Idaho, where the leaves crunch and the quiet hides secrets. Laura Bennett, 24, a barista with a laugh that lit up rooms, vanishes after her shift at Brew Haven, keys in the lot, purse gone. 2 days later, October 12th, she's found, strangled, dumped in a ditch off Highway 21, skirt torn, eyes wide. Boise's stunned. Population 200,000, murders rare at 5 a year per FBI stats. Then a bombshell, a confession drops, and it's a name no one saw coming. Here's your hook. Daniel Danny. Webb, 19, a scrawny dishwasher at Brew Haven, walks into Boise PD on October 15th, head down. I killed her. Cops blink. Danny's a nobody, no record, lives with his mom. He spills, choked her in the lot, drove her out, dumped her. Couldn't sleep. Evidence? Spotty. His prints in her car, a vague, I snapped. Trial's fast. 2009, guilty, 25 to life. But 15 years on, cracks show, did Danny confess to a crime he didn't commit? A 2020 Innocence Project stat says 11% of confessions are false. Danny's shaking us still. Picture this. Boise's a sleepy sprawl. Suburbs, pines, a river snaking through. Laura's a gem. Works 6 a.m. shifts, saves for college, flirts with regulars. Danny's a shadow. Quiet, acne-scarred, scrubs dishes, barely talks. October 10th, she clocks out 9 p.m. Danny's there, sweeping. Cops find her Honda, doors open 10 p.m. His prints inside, hers too. Body's 20 miles out, rope marks, no weapon. Boise PD's small, 30 detectives, 5 murders. Laura's case is gold and Danny's their gift. The itch starts here. Danny's confession's raw. I grabbed her, she fought, I panicked, but holes gape. No DNA under her nails, no rope, timeline's tight, 9 to 10 p.m., 20 miles. He says, drove fast, no gas receipt. Witnesses, none. Regular Tom Pike, 40, saw her leave. She waved alone. Danny's mom, Ellen, 50, swears, he was home by 10. Cops push, 48 hours, sweaty. Confess, he cracks. Ever wonder why a kid bends when the room's too hot? So Laura's dead, Danny's caged, and Boise breathes. Case closed, killer caught. But the confession's a splinter, too neat, too thin, shaking loose over time. Was it guilt, pressure, or a lie we bought? A 2018 National Registry study says 25% of false confessions come from teens. Danny fits, 19, scared, lost. Boise's solved it, but forums buzz, podcasts hum. 15 years later, his words haunt. I killed her. Truth or trap? Stick with me because this tale's unraveling and you won't guess where it lands. So, Danny Webb's confessed. Laura Bennett's dead. Boise's got its killer and the case feels tied up tight. It's October 2008, and the investigation's a sprint. Detective Mike Rawls, 45, grizzled, takes the reins. Danny's words his gold. I choked her, dumped her. Evidence trickles. Prints in her Honda, no rope, no witnesses. But Rawls leans hard. He's our guy. Boise PD's small 5 murders a year. Pressure's a beast. Danny's a gift wrapped quick. Ever wonder how a confession skips the cracks when the clock's screaming? The scene's a puzzle when cops roll in. Laura's car, lot at Brew Haven, doors wide, keys glinting. Prints match Danny's, hers too. Bodies off Highway 21, 20 miles, rope marks, no struggle signs. Danny spills, 9 p.m. I grabbed her, drove fast, but the math's off. Tom Pike says she left alone 9. Ellen swears Danny's home 10. Rawls snorts. Lies. Prints don't. No DNA, no rope. Just his voice, raw, breaking. A 2019 DOJ stat says 15% of cases rush forensics. Laura's feels it. Here's the hook. Danny's interrogation's a pressure cooker. 48 hours, no sleep, Rawls barking. Tell me. Tape rolls. Danny. Shaky. I snapped, choked her. Sorry. Rawls grins. Got him. But cracks show, no scratches on him, no fibers, timeline's a squeeze, 20 miles in 30 minutes. He says, I panicked, drove. No gas stop, no proof. Ellen's 10 p.m. nags. A 2020 Innocence Project study says 30% of teen confessions bend under heat. Danny's 19, sweating, folding fast. Zoom in. Boise's quiet. Brew Haven's a hip spot, Laura's a star, Danny's a grunt. They overlap, shifts, nods, no beef. October 10th, she's out, he's sweeping. Then chaos. Rawls digs. Danny's a loner, no priors, mom's strict. Why her? Rawls asks. Dunno, mad, Danny mumbles, vague, too vague. Tom's alone sticks. Another regular, Jen Cole, 30, saw a truck, not Danny's, at 9:15. Rawls skips it. Danny's prints, confession, done. Ever notice how a story locks when the cops sold? The plot twists. November 1st, a tip. Laura's ex, Chris Lane, 26, mechanic, jealous, she's mine. Bar fight last month. Rawls shrugs. No prints. Danny's enough. Ellen begs, he's scared, not a killer. Rawls grills, 48 hours. Danny's I did it loops. No lawyer, no break. Boise's 5 murders. Laura's big. Rawls needs it shut. A 2018 National Registry stat says 20% of confessions miss alibis. Ellen's 10 p.m., Jen's truck, ghosts in the rush. The media's a frenzy. By October 20th, dishwasher killer hits. KTVB loops Danny's mug, Laura's smile. Prosecutor Lynn Hart, 38, sharp, preps, confessions her ace, prints her backup. Danny's PD, Greg Tate, 33, swamped. Plead it's ironclad. Danny balks. I guess I did, dunno. Boise hums. Laura's vigils. Danny's a monster. Case shut. Ever wonder how a whisper gets drowned when the crowd's roaring? Trials set, March 2009, and the confession's a chain. Rawls banks on it, Hart polishes it, Danny's stuck, did he snap or break? Laura's gone, Boise's healing, but the cracks, Ellen's time, Jen's truck, no DNA, simmer. Was it him or us? The system's a bulldozer. 5 murders, 1 confession, no pause. Stay with me, 'cause this courtroom's coming, and the shakes are just starting. March 2009 roars in, and Danny Webb's trial is Boise's heartbeat. Courthouse packed, air thick with whispers and glares. Laura Bennett's murder hangs heavy, and Lynn Hart's on fire. Danny confessed, killed her cold. She plays the tape. I choked her. Jury flinches, raw guilt in his voice. Greg Tate, Danny's PD, stumbles. No proof, just words. The room's a pressure bomb, confession's king, cracks clawing to breathe. Ever wonder how a voice can bury a man when the facts don't fit? Hart strikes hard. Rawls takes the stand. Prince in her car, he said it. I snapped. Hart loops the tape. Danny, broken. I drove. Dumped her. Jury's hooked. Laura's mom, Diane, 50, sobs in back. Tate counters. No rope, no DNA. Where's the kill? Hart smirks. He ditched it. confession's enough. Danny's pale, head down, 25 to life looms, Boise's watching. A 2020 UCLA stat says juries eat confessions 80%. Danny's toast and it's sizzling. Here's the spike. Tate calls Ellen. He was home, 10 p.m., TV on. Hart objects. Mom lies. Judge Alan Pierce, 55, stern. Limited weight. Next. Tate pushes. Jen Cole. Saw a truck, not Danny's, 9:15. Hart grills. Dark, sure? Jen wavers. Pretty sure. Pierce frowns. Weak. Move on. Danny's confession. I did it. Drowns them. Jury's eyes glaze. Hart's winning. Ever notice how doubt whispers when a scream's too loud? The twist cuts deep. Tate drops a bomb. Interrogation tape, 48 hours, Rawls yelling, confess or rot. Danny, I did it. Voice cracked, scared. Coerced, Tate shouts. Hart fires. Voluntary, he walked in. Pierce squints. Play it. Jury hears. Rawls. You're lying, kid. Danny caves. No lawyer, no sleep. Boise PD's 5 murders need a win. Danny's it. A 2018 National Registry stat says 15% of confessions twist teens. Danny's 19, bending, breaking. The climax slams. Hart pulls Laura's photo. Strangled, ditch, eyes open, jury gasps, Diane wails. He did this, Hart thunders, tape rolls again. I panicked. Tate begs, no evidence, just pressure. Hart drops prints. Honda, his proof. Tate yells, he worked there, normal. Pierce bangs, order. The air's electric, confession's a noose, evidence thin, jury's lost. A 2021 Northwestern study says emotional picks sway 35% of verdicts. Laura's face is a guillotine, Danny's neck's in. Secrets spill fast. Chris Lane's tip, ex jealous, no alibi. Rawls skipped. Danny's enough. Jen's truck, no plates, no chase. Boys PD's stretched. 30 detectives, no time. Ellen's 10 p.m., no witness, just her. Tape's brutal, 48 hours, confess. Danny's a kid, Rawls a bulldog. Hart buries it. Prints, words, Laura's ghost, jury's eating, Tate's drowning, swamped, 50 cases, no staff. Ever wonder why justice runs on fumes when the stakes are sky high? Day 4 ends, and the gavel's itching. Hart's tape loops, Tate's pleas fade, Pierce's stone, jury's torn. 5 women, 7 men, Boise locals, TV fed. The confession shook us. Raw, real, but the cracks, Ellen, Jen, no DNA, claw out. Did Danny kill or crumble? Boise's 5 murders, one big case, pressure's a beast, Danny's the meat. Closing's next, and it's a war, truth's a shadow, shaking still. Stay with me because this verdict's coming and it'll rattle your bones. Day 5 explodes, and Danny Webb's trial is a razor's edge. Closing arguments crackle. Boise's courthouse a live wire. Lynn Hart's fierce. He confessed. I choked her. Prints seal it. She waves the tape. Danny's voice. I snapped. Jury's stone cold. Greg Tate's ragged. No rope, no DNA. Coerced kid. Hart smirks. Pierce's gavel twitches. Laura's photo burns. Danny's confession bites. Ever wonder how a word outweighs a void when the room's this hot? Hart doubles down. He drove her, dumped her, guilty. Tape loops, jury nods. Diane's sobs fuel it. Tate flails. 48 hours pressure. Ellen says 10 p.m. Hart snaps. Mom's bias. Prints aren't. Pierce grunts. Wrap it. Jury's out. 4 hours, tense, Boise hums. A 2019 ABA stat hits. Long talks mean doubt, shorts doom. They're back, guilty. Danny slumps, 25 to life. Confession shook us, and it stuck. Here's the sting. 2015, a PI digs. Chris Lane's truck, Jen's tip, matches a mechanic's rig. No alibi, dodged. Too late, appeals need $15,000, Danny's broke. Rawls retires. Solid case. Ellen dies, 2018. My boy's innocent on her lips. A 2020 Innocence Project stat cuts. 11% of lifers confessed false. Danny's I did it echoes, shaky now. Prince, work overlap, rope, never found, truth's a ghost, locked away. The fallout's bleak. Danny's at Idaho Penn. Gray walls, 25 years ticking, letters pile. I don't know why. Laura's a memory. Brewhaven's shrine. Boise moves on. Rawls brags. Hart climbs. Case closed. 5 murders solved. Jen's truck. Ellen's time. Buried. Boise PD's thin. No redo. Ever notice how a wind blinds the cracks till they're dust? A 2021 NIJ study says 20% of convictions skip leads. Danny paid, silence won. So, the confession shook us. Danny's words, Laura's grave, a town's relief. But was it him? Hart says yes, Tate says no, Prince, tape, pressure say maybe. He's caged, Chris roams, truth's a shrug. Justice ran on fumes, Boise bought it. Was it murder or a kid cracked? You decide. 11% false, 25 to life, a shake that lingers. This one's done, but it's rattling still. Chew on that. It's rough. Hey, if this rattled you, smash that like or don't, your call. Comment, Danny or a frame. Subscribe, judge. It's got more twists brewing, trust me. Share this with a crime nut and hit our last video. It's wild. Stay sharp, doubt it all. We're out.